Hi everyone, it's me again, Nancy Finch, and it's a Monday and it's 12 o'clock and it's tea with Nan, like the little cup. It's a rainbow cup. It's a good way to start the week, isn't it? A nice cup of tea with Nan, because this is really an informal thing I do, and it's really good fun because I get a chance to talk to you. I've been doing lots of videos and things, as you know, and they've all been on the website for my talks and for what I'm doing with the meditations. But I thought, of course, if I can interact with you, I can share my Nan talks and I can actually prescribe or explain why they're so important to you. So if anybody's on here, just say hi. It would be nice to see you, to see how you're feeling. And there's somebody watching right now. So if you want to say hi, I'll say hi to you. If not, you're probably all busy. You're probably all back to work doing stuff. And this is really a good opportunity for you to stop and just to think about what is good for you for a moment rather than just racing ahead through the week. So if you're on there, 2 people are watching. That's nice. I'll wait for a few more to come on. But yes, I don't know how you're getting on with some of the things I've done so far, but if you'd like to sort of feedback some of those ideas that I've been giving out, that would be really cool. So yeah, it's really good. It's lovely to catch up with everybody. I miss the interaction bit. I do like doing the videos, and of course you can always catch them on my website, and on YouTube and on Facebook. So yeah, they're all good, but I do like interacting with you as well. So when you say hi, it's great to know how you've been getting on. There's been a lot of challenges this week, I think I'd say. A lot of people from last week's full moon, a lot of people are having challenges. A lot of people, COVID stuff, it's either they've either got it. Oh, hi, Vicky. I've been unwell, so need to catch up. Oh, Vicky, I'm so sorry. I've just been talking about that. I've just said about how everybody is they've either had something personal going on with COVID at the moment, or they've had to isolate, or they've got someone who's had it, or it might have it. And it's all that kind of chaos that's going on at the moment. I hope you get better. I hope you're feeling a bit better. And maybe this is good that you're here right now, because I'm going to be talking about a little bit more structure on the Tea with Nan, actually, because I want to talk to you about what keeps you well, okay? I talk about this little chart here, represented by colour. Well, this red area here is your main battery, and all my talks do something different to different areas, okay? They're all geared for different areas. But this one in particular is one of the main battery that keeps you well. Oh, someone's just popped up with the thumbs. Hi. Hi, Vicky. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, darling. Well, to make sure you get better even quicker, how about you listen to some of these, the red talks, okay? Now, I'm going to actually colour code them for you, because I've got so many. I've got 30, I think, so far. As I say, they do multitude of things, really. Some of them are like a tonic for the whole body. Some are just geared for 1 or 2 areas of your body. But today I'm going to talk about the red area. As I say, the main area, if that's open, then your body will try and fix itself. And it helps to protect you as well, guys. So, what can I say first? Well, the red, just if you've got any issues in that area, you don't know if that's shut, you see. Hi, Irene. Nice to see you, darling. Oh, good morning to you. Actually, it's just afternoon, but it does feel like morning, doesn't it? So it's lovely you're on here. Thank you, darling. Hi, Mand. Lovely to see you, darling. Really lovely. So how have any of you, I'm going to go back to this list in a minute, but did any of you listen to last week's talk? Because last week's talk was all about remove your rucksack, not rucksack. And it's really about relieving yourself of pressure that's been building up on the inside of you and what you got used to holding, really. So if you want to have a look at that, that is really good for your your immune system, okay? Lots of reasons, really. But anyway, have a look at that for last week. Yesterday, I put on a talk for this week, and it was Think As You Drink, which is a water bottle. I was kind of saying, I've got lots of ideas in there, so if you want to go back and look. But this has got a label on it. You don't have to have a label, but if you want to go back and listen to why it's so important that you think as you drink, you're kind of doing an action with an intention, okay? So it's another way of getting into your subconscious to help change that chakra energy. So if you want to look up that, I put that on yesterday, and you should be able to have a little look at that and see that on, should be on YouTube as well. I hope. So, no, it is on YouTube, I believe. So all of those things, you can catch me on different platforms now, so which is really cool. But if you get a chance to do any of the talks, or, you know, some of the, listen to them and apply them, then please come back and tell me how you got on. This is what this is all about, really, because then you can say, I tried this one, I tried that one, and this works for this, and this works for that. And so it's just your personal application of what I give out. It would be really nice to have some feedback. And I have had a few of you come back already. So going back to my list, if you've got, I mean, I've got a whole list here that I give out to people. And this little list here is just showing you if your red is low. We're talking about anything in that area. Now, we don't know if our red's low. We don't know if our main battery's low because we don't quite often know that we're worried or we're sort of insecure about something. That's what usually shuts it down. But if you've got something like a lower back problem, hips, if you've got knee problems, ankles, circulation, lower digestion, irritable bowel syndrome, a lot of people don't realise it's because the red is low, okay? There's a way of opening that. If you've got things like cramp in your legs, you know, water retention, lymphatic system, tendons, the muscles in your legs, if they're aching, your red's low. If you've got any aches and pains all over your body, then generally speaking, your red is low. But, you know, sciatica is a good indication. I used to get that really bad. But I don't now because I keep the red open, you see. And I have a few of my own favourites I like. Like, for instance, I do like doing the chakras every day. And that was the very first talk I ever did on here. And that's dated the 1st of February. So it shows you how to open with intent each one of these so that they flow around your body and help to fix you, prevent illnesses and things. So that's what I do that every day. And if you're finding you're in a hurry, you think, I haven't got time to do all of that, you could just do a bit of it and then do a bit later. So Vicky's recommending a couple of people on there, which is nice. I hope you're having a good day so far, Vicky. And Irene's there again with Tigger. It's so nice to be with you all. It really is. So this particular week, I am going to be talking about anything, any imbalance, just discussing it with you, you know, to see if you've got any aches and pains. Oh, hi, Lisa. It's lovely to see you. Nice to see you, darling. So if you have any aches and pains in this area or the list I've just given you, I mean, any uncomfortable feelings you have, any inflammation in your body is normally related to the main battery. Okay, although this can be independent as well. You can have lots of knee problems and it could have been there a long time. I used to have a lot of pain in my body and I was always ill when I was younger. I always had something and I hadn't realised it was always thoughts and emotions that shut down those energy systems that cause the problem. So if I could open that with something I made up, which of course you know about, all these lovely tools I'm sharing, then that would help me on a subconscious level to do that job for me, and I can just carry on in my day and have a good time and stay well. So I've got a little list here of different talks that I've done that would help you if you have any conditions, like I say, in those areas or any inflammatory conditions around your body, and the ones I've just listed. So we've got number 7. I'm going to go in order. And we've got number 7, which is the wheel. And that, just to remind you, is how you can take yourself from the chaos around you. Oh, I'm just going to interrupt myself. Lisa said she's got lower back problems and hips. Well, you do need these then, Lisa. If you make a little note, get pen and paper quickly, or just make a note of what one you fancy doing out of all of these. You could do all of them if you want. I mean, that will really make sure your base is open. But this area here you're talking about, Lisa, I would use the wheel. I mean, oh, bless. Mandy's got a bad back as well. I'm really glad you're here. This is meant to be today. So, I mean, obviously next week I'm going to be talking about the orange area of our body, is this area here. Hormones, mostly, girls and boys. But, okay, going back to you, the wheel, okay? The wheel basically takes you into a place of intent where you're away, detached from the outside, and you internalise 3 things that you give yourself that you feel you need. It could be peace or well-being or happiness. It could just be good health, yes. It could be anything. But you have 3 things that you identify. If you want to look at that talk, that would show you how to do it. You ingest those feelings, down it goes, and you bring it out into consciousness. Brilliant. So that's the 15th of the 3rd, 21. So number 7, the wheel, okay? You might find that you prefer, out of these I've got in front of me, you might try them all and prefer 1 or 2 of them. And quite a few people come back and say, well, this one worked for me, this one doesn't really. Well, that's brilliant. As long as you have fun with them and they work, you've got like a toolbox. I'm giving you a toolbox. And these are tools that go into the toolbox. And all you have to do is think, which one do I need today? The same as you go and open the wardrobe and choose what you're wearing. Which tool would help me to stay well today? That's what you need to do. So we've got the wheel, number 7, okay? And you can pick these up on my website, www.nancyfinch.co.uk, also on YouTube. So number 7, then we've got number 9, cross out worry. Now that really helped me when I used to be a real worry head. Oh, thank you, Lisa. That's really sweet of you to say the talk's so good. Website and, oh, sorry. I thought you said they were good on there. Both on the website and on YouTube. They're on both. It just shows you I'm so dyslexic I can't even read this. I am using my phone though, and it is tiny, so I'll forgive myself for that. So, okay, we've got cross out worry. That really helped me to really reprogram my mind so I didn't worry, believe it or not. It's not stimulus based. It's the way you react to something that's important. Yes, I've seen on YouTube, says Mand. Oh, that's cool. That's really good. Oh, and Irene, I don't know if you've seen me on YouTube. I don't think you can get on there, but it's just good. If you like, share, subscribe, it's really great because it just helps to get the numbers up and also helps to get people involved, which is, I just want to share it really. And also it's coming from the book, The Choice Is Mine, which is really cool. So the more feedback I get, the more interaction, the better it is. So we've got number 7, the wheel, number 9, cross out worry. That's dated the 28th of the 3rd, 21. Have a look at that and it will show you a very practical, simple way of undoing that thought of worry or insecurity. It really does work. So, that's what worked for me. I honestly could say when I do my own readings to find out how I'm feeling, I do colour readings, you see, and basically that's usually high up in my reading, which is good. Doesn't matter what's going on around. It's because I've reprogrammed. That's why it works. So number 13, guys, is really good, and that's coat linings. That's where you zip up a coat, an imaginary coat, and the linings are different colours, whichever one you need. But it's really good for the red because if you wanted to feel safe and secure, you'd imagine a red lining inside this imaginary coat, and just the colour itself, or just saying I'm always safe and secure in my world, will do the trick because your brain is listening and your subconscious buys every word. So if you have a look at that, that's quite good. Some people love that. I get quite a bit of feedback over that one, and they can change their colour lining, you see. We've got Dear Body, that's number 15, and that's dated the 10th of the 5th. And that's where you tell your body exactly what you want it to do. You get a bit bossy with it, but you're very grateful. And you become a team with your body. And that's a really good thing to be. If you're a team, then you're not fighting your body's conditions. You're working with yourself to undo them. And so that you can see now how that would work. And quite a few people, they have linked together this tool and that tool. I use this, and then I'm going to use that. And they link together for a double effect on the areas that we're working on, which, as I say, is the base. So we've got Dear Body, where you instruct it, and you trust it. You learn to trust your body. Most of us don't, Well, that's why I made it up. Then you've got Remove the Nail. That's number 20. And that's dated the 21st of the 6th. Now, Remove the Nail is about taking some action and using courage to change your life. If you're stuck in a situation, you're going to find that you just perpetuate it. It just carries on like a dog chasing a tail. Years later, you find you're still in the same situation. And nothing's changed. So to get things changing and to trust change, Remove the Nail was really good. So have a look at that. It's a nice little story goes with that when you listen to it. Number 20, dated on the 21st of the 6th. Then we've got number 22, push the easy button. What a joy that is. Oh, hang on. Iris has said I did Dear Body last night. I also did some, and I can't read the rest of that, but I know that is really good, Irene. Dear Body does work. And the more you do it, by the way, the more it feels comfortable and the more evidence you get. Brilliant. And so then you get to trust it, and you trust your, she did some meditation. Meditation she's done as well. Brilliant. I'll come to that in a minute. But you trust your application of what tool you're using, and you start to have a really healthy, positive attitude, but it happens like underneath the surface. So you might have all the same things on the outside of your world, same conditions, same challenges, same problems, maybe some even got worse. But you can deal with it better if you bring yourself back into a mindful, still place of, I'm going to use that tool on me today to make sure that my body is working, to make sure my emotions are happy. Because your emotional balloon will raise off the ground if that energy is working in your body. You'll find you're naturally more positive. Thank you for the heart. That's lovely. Oh man, that's so sweet. My voice is so calming. That's really lovely. As you know, I like to sing as well, so it's really cool. I hope my voice is calming. If you like that, then maybe go to my website. I'm just reading something at the same time, and do my meditations, because that would be really lovely. Man, I hope you can go back and listen to that, because that really expresses the energy. Okay. Hi Sandra. Oh, by the way, if I miss anyone, and it's scrolling down now, if I miss anyone, I will come back to you and give you perhaps a suggested NAN talk that I feel is right for you if you haven't had a chance to choose yourself. So I will definitely. Oh, thank you, Mand. So have you, darling. You've got a lovely voice. So if I miss any of you here, as it's coming up, I will come back to you and I will suggest something from the list I'm reading out now that I can help you with, which would be really nice, because I'm always there and you can always contact me, so that's good. So where are we now? We've got remove the nail, push the easy button. Yes, number 25, how to stay grounded. That's another one of my favourites. I go out into my garden every day. If you haven't got a garden, it could be a little patch of earth that you put flowers on, you stand amongst the flowers, I don't care. As long as you're grounded. You know, you can get grounded sheets, by the way, they're quite useful as well. But if you could get out in the garden or out into nature or on the sand or even on pebbles, if it's connected to the ground, you're feeling the energy underneath your feet. You don't know it, but it's cleansing you. It's discharging all inflammation in your body as you stand on the ground. So that's another way to keep your base chakra open, okay? If you didn't have time for anything else, when you're putting the washing out, no shoes on, out, no shoes, feet on the ground, connect to the ground. You have little chakras in your feet, little energy points. Hi, John. Nice to see you, darling. Yes, trust change. That's nice. That's really cool. My cousin's just come on here and he works with some of these as well. So I'm really pleased he's using them. So going back to your feet, you've got chakras in your feet. You connect to the ground. You are really discharging any inflammation in your body. And then if you listen to this particular one, which is dated the 26th of the 7th, then you will find out how to release feelings as well. So you've got feelings that have to be released through your body. It's a mindful thing. And as you're taking a breath, oh, that's lovely. I've got loads of hearts and little, who else is on here? Loads of people. Jane's on here as well. Hi, Jane. So you're discharging all that stress and worry or whatever causes that base to shut down in the first place. So you're getting rid of that and you imagine it going down through your body, out your feet, into the ground, washed away by the river, and then you breathe in new energy, whatever it is you want. So if it was tension you were discharging, you're going to breathe in peace of mind or relaxation or good health or something you feel you need, which is really good. So if you could choose from any of those, I've got 8 I've chosen just out of what I've done so far. I've got 30 of them and they all do different things for the body. So it is really good if you could apply them, see what suits you. Scroll down and see which one suits you. If you go onto my website, and see, well, this one is really good. I'm going to categorize them soon so that you'll have red, talks for the red. Oh, so sweet, man. So you'll have talks for the red, talks for the orange, etc. That's these areas of the body I talk about, which govern different parts of your body, and emotionally too. If they're all working, you're feeling in a really wholesome place. You're feeling in a positive place. You fix better. You heal better. You age less. For any reason, you've got more control over your body state on lots of levels if you could just be aware that what we're thinking and feeling has an effect on our body. So let's take control of that. Let's just take control. And every week, if you want to, have a look at some of the ones I've suggested today, and then join me for a cup of tea. I've got Earl Grey with oat milk. If you want to join me with a cup of tea or coffee on a Monday, or if you want to just catch up and comment on this, I'm happy to reply to that and obviously prescribe you something that I feel you might need. So share this with all your friends and any family as well. Don't forget, if you've got family that have either got COVID or someone who's ill or they've got in some pain. Oh, I've missed you too, Vicky. Thank you for the heart. That's really sweet. If you know anybody, and I'm sure there's loads. Hi, Michelle. There's loads of people around you, family, friends, are trying to get together again. And it's not been easy, but it's hopeful. I've got a lot of hope anyway, and I'm putting out a lot of positive energy to help people. I do daily thoughts for the day on Facebook because I feel, and lots of other things really, but it's just because we've all got to be there for each other. If we can share what works for us, then we're helping ourselves, we're helping them, and we're helping collective consciousness as well. Because the more people feel at ease with themselves and peaceful or calm or grounded, the more effect we have on each other. And it really does spread out. It really does affect other people. You'll influence other people by your well-being, which is what we want to do. So next week, thank you for the hearts, guys. Oh, and the hug. We really want to inspire each other and kind of give each other a bit of a hug, really. And this is what we do every Monday here. I find writing poetry helps me and some of my friends. Oh, Irene, that's lovely. Oh, that's a really nice thing to do. I mean, it's giving. Giving's good for you. And of course, it releases nice happiness hormones in you and the person you've given it to. So share this. Do what you can to help other people. It helps you to stay well when you're positive. We all know that. So next week, we'll be talking about anything you've got going on in this area. And there's a lot of stuff can go wrong or can feel imbalanced in that area. And I'm going to be choosing the Nan talks that are going to help for that area. Now, what is interesting is some of them will cross over. So things like Dear Body might be used again on that particular area. So a lot of my talks help certain areas specifically, but also they might help this area and that area. So it's going to be a lot of repeating myself here, just so that you can then get a good idea of how to keep yourself well. It'd be really good. So if you've missed some of this, go back and watch it, comment on it, share it. It's lovely to have a bit of time with you and to get your feedback, as I say. So, and next week's Nan talk, by the way, is going to be 10 Commandments of Self. As you know, I've got 70 and more. Oh, it says, Mandy just said, Nancy Finch is in YouTube, look up. Oh, thank you, man. That's true, I am, yes. I've got my own YouTube channel, and I love to build that up at the moment. So if you want to go on there. Oh, thanks for the hearts, John. So I was just saying, I've got 70 talks at least that's going to come from the book, and I'm up to 30, I believe. So you have a great warmth around you. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I do love people. I love you all. I really do. And love is so good for you. It keeps you well. Oh, thank you, man. It's good for you. It connects you. And also, if you're feeling love, if you're giving out love and you're feeling warm, it's a bit like the sunshine. You're just giving people warm feelings, and it could be a smile, it could be a kind word, it could be anything, but you're helping them. You're increasing your own body's well-being. You know, your immune system may be stronger, and theirs will be too, and your happiness hormone to be released. Great. So even if you think, well, why should I love everybody? Well, love yourself first, or maybe just start to love the things you do love, and then bring that out a little bit into a bigger circle, because everybody needs love. Everybody needs to feel connected. And it's really good that you can be there for each other. And we had to be the past couple of years. You know, we found out our strengths and weaknesses from the coronavirus and from all the complicated situations been around it. And we've managed, we've coped, we've done really well. So this is a good opportunity to restructure how we feel about people. And I do love people. And I've been brave enough to come on here, which is really cool. I never would have done that before. So there's lots of good things as well that has come from the challenges that we've all faced. And this is only Monday. We've got a whole week ahead of us. Let's be really happy and positive, okay? Next week, as I say, I'm going to be putting the talk on for the 10 Commandments of Self, and the informal tea with Nan will be all about that second chakra, the sacral chakra. So if you've got any aches or pains in here, or if you have any imbalances, like, you know, hormone imbalances, reproductive stuff, mood changes, anything, bladder, organs, I'm just reading a little bit from the list. Oh, well, anyway, if you've got any of that, come back next week and we'll talk about that and which talks are relevant. Thank you, Mand. It's really sweet of you. Oh, do you know, I just love doing it. I love being able to chat to you and connect to you. And it's like having you here for a cup of tea and to start the week. Because I think Mondays are great. I love Mondays. Mondays are my favourite days because the new beginnings. It's a new beginning. We have a new chance to make a difference to our own lives or others. So if you, I realised I've waffled on for nearly half an hour. It's lovely that you're here. Share and just keep coming back and look at my website, share the meditations, talk about those. The last one particularly was very good. Because the last meditation I did was all about being grounded. And actual fact, you might really enjoy that as a tonic for the whole body. I think you'll really love that. Anyway, have a look at those and see how you feel. I'd love to get your feedback. And I shall say goodbye to you now as a namaste moment. I love you all and thank you. And keep your emotional balloon high. We need that high. We need to feel safe and secure no matter what's going on to keep our bodies well. So have fun. Thank you, Mand. Goodbye, everybody. And I love seeing all your names and hearts and everything. And Jane, thank you. You've got a list of talks I've given you. Number 7, 9, 13, 15, 20, 22, 25. And of course, number 1 that I personally use a lot. Have fun. I'll catch you later and lots of love to you all. I'll see you next Monday for an interactive chat. Bye, everybody.